Don't forget to click the combi to subscribe.
Because you never know where we're gonna be!
もしくは誰と朝を迎えるかもわかんないからね。Huh? So this week we're in Vancouver Island. It has been such an adventure. We're going to struggle to fit it all into this vlog, but we're going to do our best. This is what went down. So it really was a magical arrival in Canada. It's Canada! It was a perfect time of day. Even the Canadian customs were pretty good to us. What have you done with the dog? Nothing. Alaska! We didn't get to spend too much time in Victoria, although it is a very beautiful city, but we did get to meet a guy called Jan, who was one of the first people to send us a donation when we were down in South America and really helped us keep going on the road. So thanks Jan, and thanks for putting us up for the first 2 nights in an RV park, which was kind of unusual for us.
Yeah, you feel a bit small amongst all those RVs. We know we had the coolest car in the world. So it's okay.
You know the bus was the best. Alaska did get the opportunity to meet 1 or 2 of the locals.
For me, Canada was pretty special. Since the first day in Canada, I found out that I had graduated from law school, which so I'm an official lawyer now, which is crazy. I'm a lawyer living in Vida Paz. So yeah, I joined Combi Live with an unfinished law thesis, and somewhere along the Highway 1, I managed to finish it. Camping on the island was a bit problematic. It was hard to find spots. We found on the internet that you could put up a tent in the local park, but the next day the police informed us that was actually only for the homeless people of the city. Well done, Victoria, for such an initiative, and we didn't obviously try it again.
That was the first ticket. The second ticket happened a few hours later when we were trying to change lanes, and the policeman wasn't actually looking at us and pulled us over because we surprised him by a quick South American move. And ticket number 3 was
also for camping.
Yeah, also for camping. So people have been reporting us when we've been parked up, which is difficult. There aren't a lot of other options. $200 for camping at the beach, $200 for vehicle used for camping. That's $400. Options for camping around here, minimum $28, $50 or $46. Often when we don't know where to go or people to meet, we look to couchsurfing, and it just so happened that couchsurfing was hosting a camp out. So a group of people that were on the island travelling all got together down at French Beach, and we got to meet some pretty cool people. We even got to take one with us. Hey. Jack from Japan was good value from the first minute. He was very, very entertaining. So we were more than happy to have him with us, and we were very sad when we had to leave.
So at that point in the combi we were 4, me, Ben, Brew from US and Jack from Japan.
And the next stop after French Beach was to a very special barbecue. And it was special for 2 reasons. One, because we got to meet Leah. Hi Leah.
I'm back.
For those of you that don't know, Leah actually spent how long?
Over 3 months in the combi last year.
Yeah, so she was there when we sorted out lots of stuff in California, and she's come back in Canada to go exploring with us. So we're very happy to have her back. The other reason the barbecue was special was because a guy named Joseph had written to us and invited us to come, and he was giving away a VW bus. Joseph's a pretty special guy. He basically restored a VW bus. It is absolutely beautiful, and then invited people to write in and say why they should be the person that will look after it for the following year. It's kind of starting a little bit of a community. It's an awesome vibe. So we went down to the barbecue to meet all the people and see what was going on.
Patrick was absolutely stoked.
So here's Clementine with my bed and my 8 raccoons, fur blanket, clean engine. Have a look at the engine. It's
a perfect little adventure vehicle.
Yeah, you bet.
We bought a van, and my son and I, we fix up vans as a hobby. So we made this contest, the Clementine contest, and called Be the Bus. And we got almost 500 letters from around the world. And we had a gathering today, which is here in June. We got some folks left, and we got together to give the van away, and he's going to keep it for a year. And then next year we're going to put it to a new steward, and then just keep people interested in adventuring and getting out in nature and connecting with really the essence of like living.
Joseph kindly invited us to spend a couple of days at his beautiful home, and while they maintained the combi, there was a few things that needed to be fixed.
We were really lucky because Glenn has been working as the local bus safety inspector for 38 years. So he was the man for the job. He took a look at our bus and found problems we didn't even know existed. They changed the front calipers out and put new brakes on the front, adjusted the back brakes, and also found a problem which would have put us stranded in the middle of BC or somewhere very, very remote, I'm sure of it. There was a problem with the alternator, so he managed to find a replacement alternator, which I was very surprised about, and put that in. And honestly, the guys were amazing. They kept us on the road, and we really, really appreciated not only getting the bus back on the road, but also the great hospitality and just chilling out with them. Apologies if we planted a seed in Zach, his son. He may well want to go travelling across the world now in a Volkswagen bus. It might have something to do with that. But Capito, the little beep, honestly, like, it wasn't at all anything to do with the guys that did the work at with Glenn and any of those guys. It was just one of those things that you wouldn't believe this, but it's the same thing that went wrong in Oregon. That part that we got from Napa has broken again. Basically, shoddy workmanship. The rivets in this are loose so that it moves like this, and what's happening is the terminals here have cracked. Unbelievable, man. It's like this is the third one we've had in about 3 weeks. It was a very frustrating situation.
But Ben cunningly fixed the problem with his chewing gum.
Yeah, I learned a few tricks in Latin America to keep me on the road, and I was able to use some of the stuff that I've learned from the very highly skilled mechanics that I've met along my way to get us back on the road. It's like, this road trip's expensive enough as it is, it's difficult enough as it is. I'm on my 10th freaking engine rebuild, I need companies like Napa to stand behind me. If you can't get companies like Napa here to get behind you on this kind of thing, like, who are you going to depend on? Generally, I try to adopt an attitude of, if I don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. But in this situation, Napa really pissed me off. I go with companies like that when I need things on this trip because they're big and there's lots of stores all over the place, so I can return things if they go wrong. I rely on companies like that. They charge more in the first place, but the advantage for me is that if I'm a couple of 100 miles away, I can still return the part. And to be let down by these guys in this situation is very frustrating.
We had a few locals in Tofino suggest that we go and visit this World War II plane crash site in the middle of the bush.
Secret hike.
We had to hike through muddy swamps to get there, which was quite entertaining. It was quite fun, actually.
Yeah, it was way more interesting than walking through like a normal hike.
Yeah.
Definitely. Jack couldn't miss the opportunity to replay the Titanic scene on top of the wreckage. And Alaska, the little veteran traveller here that's known travel all her life for over 3 years, has never been on a plane in her life, and to be honest, she wasn't particularly that stoked about it.
Once we got to Tofino, Prue, an awesome, kind person he is, organized a little graduation party for me.
Yeah, Tofino offered us some of the most spectacular views on the island. It was so beautiful. I've actually been there before at the beginning of my travels. Definitely wasn't going to miss the opportunity to go back. It's just such a special, special place.
Saw a lot of magical sunsets.
Yeah, and caught some waves.
Yay! Our time on the island was pretty special since for the first time there were 5 of us traveling. We were a real combi family.
Tofino was actually kind of expensive for us. Most of the activities were too expensive for us to be able to do them. So we did have a lot of combi related fun, just hanging out and meeting people around there, but we decided to make our own paddleboard. And that was so fun that whole day that we've actually made a separate video about it. So be sure to check out our team building, raft building awesomeness in the separate video. That was pretty much it from the island. We were all ready to leave, but we got a really good opportunity to meet someone that's been following us for a long time, trying to get a bit of inspiration for her own family. And so we decided to steal her away, or she stole us away. I'm not sure which way around it is. But she's basically the first mother that we've smuggled away. We were really stoked because she took us to a place that we would never have got the opportunity to go to if we hadn't have met her.
So she took us to Hornby Island, which was an island off the island. It took us 2 ferries to get there.
But was well worth it.
It was. We went paddleboarding. Some beautiful sunset again.
Such a great little community there. So thank you so much, Deanna, for bringing us there and for letting us meet your incredible family. I hope you guys get to go on your own adventures very soon. Yeah, it's a kind of sad moment. This is Sada's last vlog. She's been with us for 11 vlogs pretty much since San Diego, like way longer than I normally have people staying with me, but she's been such an awesome asset to the team. It's been such a pleasure to have her, and I'm not just saying that because we're on camera.
It's been an awesome journey. I've had so much fun. It's been great doing these videos and sharing the adventure with you guys. It's been great meeting a lot of you guys. I'm being so overwhelmed by all the hospitality and all the good people we met. I will leave with a big heart.
And lots of tears running down the face. Guarantee there'll be lots of tears. Yeah, we'd love having you here, Sada.
I'd love to be here.
Alaska's probably going to go on hunger strike again after you leave.
I'm gonna go on hunger strike.
Guys, we are absolutely boiling in here. I'm dripping with sweat. It is so hot outside. We've had to close all the windows because it's so noisy outside as well. We're in Vancouver City recording this. That's it for us this week. We will be back next Thursday at 3 p.m. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment. We love all that stuff. Please engage with us. That's why we're making this stuff for you. Thanks for watching and happy travels.
Oh, this is also gonna be my...
Always trying to get the last word in there.